Howdy do. Welcome to GreenHerb-Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I am playing Mortal Kombat.
What's
11,
up?
and I will be playing Krypt. I have a viewer in the live stream. Let me see who it is. Who do we have in the live stream? Connor, welcome to the live stream, buddy. It is great to have you. You're very, very welcome. Hope that you enjoy the live stream. And I hope you're having a good day. I am very good, man. How are you keeping? So I'm going to be playing the Krypt, and I'll be robbing Tsung's island. So sit back, relax, and more importantly,
Halo kick
enjoy
his balls.
the live stream. Somebody is kicking somebody's balls, but it ain't showing up in the live chat. Be funny. So there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of unlockables in Mortal Kombat 11, including concept art, character skins, character fatalities, brutalities, all sorts of unlockables. And you unlock them in a mode called the Krypt, which is basically Tsung's island. It's a game in its own game, really. This is a game within a game. Tsung's island. And what's interesting is Tsung is actually voiced by the voice actor or by the actor who actually played Tsung in the original Mortal Kombat 11.
Gonna make another montage, but it will get loads of views, I hope.
Nice one. It will. That's cool.
Welcome, traveler. I am
Happy
Shang,
Christmas.
and this
Happy Christmas, Papa. Welcome to the live stream.
welcome to explore.
It is great to have you.
Among the island's ruins are
You're very welcome, and I hope you're having a good day. And happy Christmas to you as well.
Take what you want, within reason. You'll find that time spent here is well rewarded.
So that was Shang, and he's offering me his island. So I don't even have to rob his island. He's literally offering me the contents
Christmas.
of his island. Yeah. Well, I suppose it is the month of Christmas, isn't it? A lot of people have their
Bad
Christmas
weather
decorations
for
up.
tomorrow.
Bad weather for tomorrow. Man, it's Ireland. It's bad weather every day of the week. Every day of the week. So that was Tsung that we were introduced to there, and he's offering me the contents of his island.
Period question mark.
Period question mark. So Tsung is actually, as I said, is voiced by the actor who played the Tsung in the original Mortal Kombat movie. And I don't even have to rob
But
his
you
island.
have to call LOL.
Well, I don't have to do anything really, but yeah, I mean, providing it's not like torrential rain, like, I mean, I'm not going to be getting soaked, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. So here we are on Tsung's island. It's littered with treasure chests that is full of unlockables. Now you spend in-game currency to open these chests. You have three different types of in-game currency. You have coins, which I have. I'm gone blind. Which I have 231,544. You have souls, which I have 1,901.
Storm on way.
Storm on the way. What are you, a better man?
Going on PS4 now.
Coola boola, man. And listen, enjoy, man. Enjoy your PS4 session, man. Thank you so much for dropping by the live stream, man. Really appreciate it.
Anyway, one day at a time.
One day at a time, man. So yeah, Connor, appreciate the view, man. Appreciate you dropping by. And enjoy.
Yo.
Damien, welcome to the live stream, buddy.
Party.
It is great to have you. No, Connor. No, I won't be able to do a party and a live stream. It's just too awkward. It really is. But listen, enjoy your PS4 session, man. Enjoy your PS4 session, man. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you later. Damien, welcome to the live stream, buddy. It is great to have you as always. You're very welcome. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Hope you're having a good day also.
Buyer.
Buyer, Connor. Connor. No, thanks for dropping by, man. I'll see you later. Thanks.
Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
Boomer. Okay, Connor. Talk to you later, man. So how are you keeping, buddy, Damien? And one day at a time is right. So yeah, so I think it's time I opened. Oh yeah, I have 105 hearts as well. So those are your 3 different types of in-game currency that you can use to unlock lots of items in the crypt. And those items can be found in chests like this. You can also run around as well by holding down R2. So let's open our very first chest and see what we get. I should point out that everything is randomized. No 2 players will find the same item in a treasure chest on Shang Tsung's island.
Not bad, man, you.
I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear it. I'm actually very good, man. I'm actually very good today. Thank you. So I've actually opened a chest and I've gotten in-game currency. So I have 150 hearts added now, and I have 50,000 coins. Oh wait, I think I remember that. I think the game developers gave players 50,000 coins, or was that 500,000 coins? I'm not too sure. Anyway, nonetheless, I have 50,000 coins. So I now have a grand total of 281,554 coins. Let's open this chest. What is inside? Chest number 2. More currency. Okay, maybe these 2 chests are determined. Maybe because they're the 2 first chests.
How long has Mortal Kombat been out?
Well, you should know.
10 new announcements at Game Awards. Apparently RE3 not one of them.
Yeah, man. Anthony sent me a copy and paste of Jeff Keighley's comment. Yeah, so there's going to be 10 new announcements. Yeah, I'm actually hyped for that. Like 10 brand new game announcements that we don't know about. But he did confirm that Resident Evil 3 was not part of them. Unfortunately. But you know what I like about that though is he basically said that there's no leaks, that nothing will be leaked. He said nothing has been leaked for his show, so everything we see at the Game Awards will not be leaked. So if they had shown Resident Evil 3 at the Game Awards, we would have all known that game was going to be announced.
I just want you to fell old LOL. Probably a load of peasant indie games.
I know. I'll have you know. Untitled Goose Game should be in Game of the Year category. Yeah, I reckon some of them will be indie games, alright.
It's been out many moons now, LOL.
Papa, to respond to your question, you should know you gave me this game for the Sega Master System all those years ago, my very first video game console, and that was my very first video game along with Sonic, Mortal Kombat. That's how long it's been out, so I don't know, what is that? I don't know, 25. Well, it's been out long. It came out in the I think it was like 1994 or something. I'm not too sure. The early 90s. It's been out for a long time. I can tell you that much right now. So I do feel old. You don't have to make me feel old. I feel old. I think this is the palace entrance. Many moons ago. Look, there's a moon in front of us right there. That's how many moons there is. But yeah, Damien, what I really like about the Game Awards this year is nothing has been leaked. If they had shown Resident Evil 3, I'd be hyped as fuck, but it would have taken away the surprise because people were saying, oh, it's rumoured to be shown.
If nothing has been leaked, Batman Arkham Legacy isn't going to get announced.
I know.
Emoji crying loudly.
Unfortunately, yeah. Well, that's according to Jeff Keighley. I mean, according to him, nothing has been leaked. Then again, we don't really know for sure. I mean, I'm sure he's aware of the Batman Arkham Legacy rumor, So if if he says he's looked at everything online and he can guarantee us there's no leaks, then I suppose that does point to the game not being announced. But I suppose we never know. But I love when things aren't being leaked. I don't like stuff being leaked. And what I really love about last year is Mortal Kombat 11's announcement got leaked, right? But Ed Boon and Jeff Keighley still had control over when that game was shown.
Project Americas.
What's that? What's Project Americas? Is that a game? Open this chest to see what's
If
inside.
they put a pug in it, it would not leak. LOL.
Haha. Very
Claw
funny.
6.
GTA 6. Wait, is that a rumor? GTA 6 is rumored to be called Project Americas. So these are an example of some of the unlockables that you can unlock in the Krypt. So these two are tower consumables. You can use them in the various tower modes in the game. So you can use them particularly when it comes to Towers of Time. They will assist you. Infuse Death Rocket. I got 5 of them. They're basically really cool kind of like items that will kind of deal damage, reduce damage, increase your stats and stuff like that when you're playing Towers of Time. The second is a meteorite core by
Project Americas. It's going to be like a narco storyline, I'd say. Emoji grinning face, emoji grinning face.
Sounds interesting.
Claw.
Claw? What the hell is Claw? That sounds interesting, Damien. I gotta look that up. God knows I want some GTA 6 in my life. I think we all want some GTA 6 in our life. Tower consumable. Okay, I'm getting tower consumables left, right and centre. A Zataran charm by 3 and an Ethereal armor by 3. So again, these are all cool little items that will increase my stats and buff me up when I'm playing Towers of Time. So what's really cool about the Krypt is you will visit very iconic locations from the Mortal Kombat universe. Like some of these locations would have been actual stages in the earlier Mortal Kombat games. For instance, the courtyard is here as well, which we'll see very
3
soon.
maps is rumored. Miami, Vice City, and some South America company, I think Colombia.
Interesting.
Cleaning up my room and watching Steam.
Multitasking.
Country.
That's interesting. I mean, I like myself a bit of Vice City. I think Vice City is probably my favourite map in the GTA series. Okay, so I've gotten 2 forge items. So far I haven't unlocked anything beefy yet, like concept art and character skins, but they are there. So I have unlocked the Essence of Adinia Magic. I got a recipe as well, because you can actually forge items. You can put them into a furnace, and you'll basically you can actually kind of, you can get recipes for items. You can forge items basically. So okay, so I got the recipe for Ethereal armor. I got some copper plating. Oh, this is pretty boring right now for me anyway, because I never use these items. I never use these items. There's probably players who love all that kind of stuff, but I never use those items. Okay, hopefully I can find something interesting in here. I'm getting really bored of these tower consumables, to be honest. Well, I got a Cassie cage. Okay, this is interesting. This might look like something really basic here, but as you know, in Mortal Kombat 11, you can customize your fighter variation. So this is a variation item for Cassie Cage. It's one of her drones. So Cassie Cage has many drones you can choose from when you're customizing her. So this is one of the many drones that you can choose, Hopper. So later on I'm going to be getting a hammer, and with that hammer I can smash skeletons, and I can smash jars as well, and there'll be a small amount of in-game currency inside those jars. So I got Cabal face shield. So Cabal, one of the fighters in Mortal Kombat 11. This is one of, oh sorry, this is actually it's Kano's secret weapon. So Cabal must have stolen something from Kano. So this is one of the many face shields that Cabal can actually wear when you're customizing Cabal. I also got for more currency 25 hearts. And this is my, well, it's not my hammer, but I'm going to steal Shang Tsung's hammer because he offered me his island. How very nice of the Outworld sorcerer Shang Tsung. You have claimed the warhammer of the conqueror of Outworld, Shao Kahn. Use it to destroy walls and objects found in the crypt by pressing square. I was trying to do Shang Tsung's voice, but it failed terribly. Terribly failed. So let's smash up some skeletons because I'm such a disrespectful bastard. No, I got not. Oh, I did. I got 10 coins. Now you won't, as I said, you won't get a lot of in-game currency by smashing skeletons and jars, but unless you keep doing it, you will. You know, you will build up a significant amount of in-game currency. I'm going to keep moving forward and open these chests. Keeping an eye now on my coins. Okay, so I have Aaron Black's rifle. So again, this is one of the variation items for customizing your fighter. So Aaron Black has many rifles you can choose from, and this is one of them, the Moralizer 3030. I also have a Krypt key item, a skeleton key. So within the Krypt, there's lots and lots of items that you will need to progress through the Krypt, and a skeleton key is one of them. So as I pointed out, the Krypt is basically a game within a game, which is why I think that Mortal Kombat 11 is the best fighting game, and why I think it will beat Super Smash Bros. Also, because it just has a lot to offer. I'm going to smash up some more jars. Having a smashing time. Okay, did I miss any chests up there? There we go. Now we're talking. I love the concept art. Concept art or character art is my favourite piece of unlockable to unlock. So I have gotten 3 pieces of character art. So this is character art for Katana. So it's really interesting because you get like a little kind of insight into, you know, how these characters were designed and all the various changes they went through over the development of the game. Well, I was talking earlier about the Game Awards and how like Jeff Keighley does his best to like control leaks. Papa reckons that just put a plug in it and, you know, it won't leak, haha. But what I really like about last year's Game Awards is everyone knew that Mortal Kombat 11 was going to be announced at the Game Awards. It had been leaked, but Jeff Keighley and Ed Boon controlled when Mortal Kombat 11 was shown, and for that, Jeff Keighley and Ed Boon generated a high level of surprise by how that game was actually announced, and that's what I really, really like about it. So I'm actually really now excited this year, like that there's absolutely no leaks at all. Well, as of right now, anyway. We still have to get through next week. And I have unlocked some more character art and some currency as well. So this is character art for Kano. So you can view all this in the main menu. Look at that moon. So interesting, I've unlocked a brutality for Scorpion called Crispy, and I've unlocked character art for Scorpion. Now you can unlock so much content in Mortal Kombat 11 by just simply playing the game, playing the various and multiple game modes in Mortal Kombat 11, you will earn in-game currency like I just have, and you can unlock like lots and lots of stuff. We're gonna break down the wall. We're in the courtyard now, and I've unlocked a character skin and a character augment for Johnny Cage. So this is one of the many, and I mean many, skins that you can use for Johnny Cage. Dead sexy, you know. So yeah, I mean, if Johnny Cage is your favorite fighter in Mortal Kombat, you can go to the character variation mode, and you can customize Johnny Cage to look like that. So Johnny Cage skin and Johnny Cage augment, A-list trash talk. No, I don't really use augments that much either. I don't use augments or tower consumables that much, but they are great to have in the game. And I've unlocked the brutality for Raiden. Elder Storm Strike. Brutalities are a bit like fatalities. They're done a little bit differently, but they're kind of like mini fatalities basically. So we're unlocking quite a bit now. We're moving along now. I'm basically gonna spend every bit of currency I can get. So I've unlocked Aaron Black's pistol and Aaron Black's variation icon. So there's also lots of various icons that you can choose from as well when you're customizing your fighter variation. Naughty.
The Undertaker should be in this game.
The Undertaker should be in this game. It's funny you should say that actually, because Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat like 2 and 3, I always felt like he had a massive resemblance to like a late 90s Undertaker. So he should be, yeah. So I've unlocked Garas Augment, Reality Check, Knuckle Duster, Skin for Garas, Perpetual Motion, and a background combat card for I believe that is Gyras as well, or Gyras, whatever the hell his name is. Now, these things here are very interesting. It's basically Chronica's Time Vault. You can basically rewind time, and what you can do is you can basically like refill these chests. Now, what I actually want to show you. I've unlocked a Cabal skin, revved up, and a Cabal augment, flashing blades. So what I actually want to show you, I think this is really interesting. Now we're a little bit far away actually. No, this guy's not having a good time. How's it hanging? Soon I'll be able to, quote unquote, save him, but I can't do it right now. Get the hell out of here. The smashing bird. So I kind of want to move forward a little bit here and kind of skip a couple of these chests, because I want to show you what I was talking about earlier about the Krypt having some of the most iconic. Oh, this hasn't opened yet. So having some of the most iconic. Actually, this is. You would have seen this in this kind of part of the stage in Mortal Kombat 1, where you were like fighting in the courtyard and you had these like Shaolin monks in the background kind of like watching you. So this is an iconic location.
Do you still use the tripod?
I do, but I don't need to use it now because I'm streaming on the PS4. Do you know what I mean? It's not actually. I'm not using my camera, obviously. Like, surely that's obvious to you. So I've unlocked a fatality for Jade, pole dance, and a brutality for Jade. What would Melina do? So I'm steadily unlocking quite a lot. Now, if my memory serves me correct.
Cool.
Yeah, I use the tripod when I'm using my camera. I don't need to use my camera. It can stream directly from the PS4. So the PS4 is basically streaming this game, not my camera. I think I have to hit something here. Oh, this area here would have been an iconic location. This is basically Shang Tsung's island, the courtyard. Basically, that would have been in the original Mortal Kombat 1. But there is another kind of area that I want to show you as well. And I think it's instantly recognizable. The hammer. I think I have to hit a gong, and then the gate opens. Oh, where is the gong? There's a way to activate that door.
Forgive me, I'm an old man, I understand now.
Shao Kahn's hammer can destroy certain walls and objects. I know that I can destroy certain walls and objects, but I think there should be like a kind of a gong thing here somewhere that I can activate. Or maybe I'm thinking of some other area. Okay, I'll go back to the... I'm going to smash... There's a wall around here somewhere that I see, so I'm going to smash that if I can. Where's it gone? So just taking a little break from the unlockables, and I want to kind of show you some of the iconic locations from Mortal Kombat. Feck it, there was a wall here now somewhere, I can't find it now. There was a wall that I could smash. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Gong. And it should open the door. Got a trophy. Enough already. Check that after. So just badly want to show you such an iconic location.
Where is Tsung Island?
Shang Tsung's island is located it's actually located on, it's like a kind of in between the Earth and another realm called Outworld.
Sorcery isn't my only vocation. I'm also an inventor. While a modest endeavor, this forge is my finest. It can transmute collected items into new items you might find more useful.
So that's what I was talking about earlier. You can actually forge items into better items. I'll skip through all this because there's an area that I want to show you. I don't know how the hell I ended up here. This is an iconic location.
Does frighten you? If so, may I recommend you turn back? Mind the edge. Fall, and you will be impaled on the spikes below.
Yeah, this is the bridge, just the iconic bridge stage from like Mortal Kombat 2. You can even see the little battle in the background, the flaming guy. I don't even noticed that now, to be honest with you. So apart from, you know, unlocking lots of cool unlockables in the crypt with in-game currency, but you really get to, this is like a love letter to Mortal Kombat fans.
Interesting, thank you, MR GreenHerb-Gaming.
Very welcome. So this is a nice little like throwback to some real classic Mortal Kombat stages and locations. So this is really cool. So I can't get past here yet. So the crypt is full of like puzzles and like secrets, and you need certain items to progress through the crypt. The crypt is Shang Tsung's island is a huge island. So it really is a game within a game. So earlier I got a skeleton key, which is one of the many crypt items. So I can use this crypt key to unlock this gate here and then progress a little bit too. Now it's not going to progress me it's not going to do anything for me really, because I can't take any souls right now because I don't have the ability to take souls. Once I can take souls, I'll be able to actually get past that bridge as well, and I'll be able to unlock some more unlockables. Because souls are actually one of your currency. But what I really want to fucking do is show you another cool location. I don't know how far away I am from it. I don't think I can actually get here yet. So here we have a door that needs a dragon amulet. Again, it's one of the many crypt items that you need to to open that door and progress through Shang Tsung's island. I'm trying to figure out nowhere to
As a child, I prayed to earn the gods' favor. As an adult, I've learned that gods prefer tribute. Share your wealth and be rewarded.
So what you can also do is you can actually give up some of your currency, and you may be rewarded. And here we have one of Chronica's like time balls or something like that. They randomly appear throughout Shang Tsung's island. Chronica's balls. You can get a lot of cool unlockables here, including Shah Kahn's skin, the Centurion Crusher, Kong La skin, Emerald Talons, Tower Consumable Meteorite Core by 5, Tower Consumable Skull of the Spectre by 5. So I'm going to be going back now and customizing Shah Kahn later on out today. Because anyone knows Shah Kahn is my main. I will go back to opening some more chests. I just really want... Oh, I found it! Oh, sorry about your Raiden. Raiden just got his head taken off. And half his fucking chest. So this right here, the Warrior Shrine, is actually the most iconic location and stage in Mortal Kombat. It was one of the stages in the original Mortal Kombat 1. So you would have been like standing around here and you would have seen all these...
This shrine is where I fought Liu Kang. Rather than taste final victory, I was force-fed defeat. If that monk thinks I've forgotten, he is sorely mistaken.
Yeah, you got your ass handed to you by Liu Kang. Deal with it, Shang Tsung. So yeah, you would have been standing here, you would have seen these warriors in the background. So you have, I can't even see who that is, a Scorpion. Johnny Cage, Kano, Goro, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, what was left of Raiden. Wait, what? Yeah, that's Raiden. That is Raiden, isn't it?
Morning, guys.
Good morning, Chad Middleton. Damn, it must be really, really early. What time is it where you are? Damn, it must be like well into the early hours of the morning. Chad, you're so welcome to the live stream, man. Thank you for dropping by in such an early hour. So as you can see, I am streaming Mortal Kombat 11 and I'm showing off the Krypt
6
in this
a.m.
live stream. Oh, that's not too bad. Well, it's still early, like, but yeah, 6 a.m. Not too bad. Welcome, man. How was your morning going? So this is such an iconic location here, and I love it. I wanted to really show you that. So we'll start opening more chests here now. We'll open this chest here now. You can also unlock music. I forgot about that. So if you're playing through a stage and you're like, oh my god, I love the music in this stage, you can actually unlock that music, and you can just throw on a pair of headphones and just sit there and listen to it until your heart's content. So it's Chronic has Hourglass music. And I also got Chronic has Icon as well. We'll kind of like do half and half. We'll move through the Krypt and also Gem of the Living. We'll move through the Krypt. Some items can be used as keys to unlock.
I'm just drinking coffee and resting. My legs are swollen up.
Oh no. Your legs are swollen. What's up, man? What's up with your legs? And I just loved it. I just want to take in this stage, and for any like Mortal Kombat fans who are like watching this, you know, I presume you're going to be like drooling at this. Like, this is such an iconic location. Like, it really, really is. Like, when you think of Mortal Kombat stages, this is the one stage that just comes to any Mortal Kombat fan's mind. Like, you know, the original courtyard, you know, the Warrior Shrine. Oh god, I remember it like it was yesterday, man. Like, Mortal Kombat was one of my first video games, along with Sonic the Hedgehog. I had it on Sega Master System, and I remember playing this stage like it was yesterday. So it's just so cool to see this in the Krypt. And it's moments like this, which is why I think that Mortal Kombat 11 deserves to win Best Fighting Game of the Year. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say Best Game of the Year. You know what I mean? But, you know, it really is the better fighter. I just want to progress to a little bit here now.
The random jump scurry.
Oh yeah, there's also random jump scares in this game. You just never know when they're going to come at you, and It's surprising for a game like Mortal Kombat 11 to actually have jump scares. Like, it really is. So to progress through here, I actually need Mortaro's horn. So like Mortaro mightn't physically appear in the game as a fighter, but he still has a bit of love shown to him, you know. But I think that Mortaro needs a bit more love in the Mortal Kombat series, to be honest with you. You don't think he does? Like he's an interesting one because he's half human and half horse. Centurion, I think is what he's called, isn't it? Is that what they're called? It just popped into my head. I don't think it's a Centurion, is it? Oh no, we can't. No, we have Goro. I'm trying to remember where I just opened that there now. I think it's back up here. Some door just opened anyway. I don't know which one just did. And yeah, you can also run. By pressing R2.
A big hello from Diosa.
Tell Diosa, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, that I said hi. Oh damn it. I don't know which gate opened. There was some gate opened anyway. I'll open some more treasure chests now soon. I just want to... Is it down here?
Will do.
Boola boola. There's also a map
Hi,
as well.
Johnny's new mom. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
So this is the map. So you can see that it's a pretty big map. There's lots and lots of locations in Shang Tsung's island. I don't think Shang Tsung's island has been fleshed out as much as this. Like when you see the original Mortal Kombat movie, you know, you hear and see Shang Tsung's island, but you just think it's just this little island, you know, just a small island. You never realise just how big it actually is until you play the Krypt in Mortal Kombat 11. I had to find where that door opened. There was a door open. I just don't know where the hell it actually opened. Maybe just further back. One of the many puzzles that you can do. So it's full of secrets and puzzles and locked doors. I can't find. Oh wait, I think it's up here. Back here a bit, I think. I think it's one of these.
How was Alien?
Alien was scary, man. Playing it in handheld mode with earbuds.
LOL.
Yeah, man. So I played it in bed, pitch dark, earbuds on. And what's really interesting about Alien Isolation is you just jump when you hear anything. I was actually scared because of the environmental noises more than anything else. Just a bit of metal falling or a creak or something like that, you know. So that was I find that interesting. I'm at the beginning of the game, so I didn't actually meet the alien yet. Oh, this is where I wanted to go. Here's Goro. Well, there's a statue of Goro anyway, at least. So this is more of the oh, I was here already. What the hell? That was just a shortcut, wasn't it? Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's start unlocking more. I think that was just that gate here was like a shortcut to get back there or something. Right.
It's not the only thing you play with in bed. LOL.
I'm not even going to respond to that. Seriously. So I've unlocked the forge item and a tower consumable. Synthetic fiber by 5 and cyber sneer by 3. So I'm basically just going to spend every bit of in-game currency in this live stream. I don't know how long it's going to take, but yep. just wanted to focus on the Krypt in this live stream. So I have got an augment for Liu Kang, Kung Fu Master, Headbrand, a skin for Liu Kang, Poisoned Mind. So like you can just tell there, by the more you put into Mortal Kombat 11, the more game modes you play, the more in-game currency that you actually get, and the more time you spend in the Krypt, and the more unlockables that you unlock. I mean, you will just have so many skins for Liu Kang and all other fighters, and you just have tons of stuff to interact with. I got some shades for Johnny Cash. Or Johnny Cash. Ha, not Johnny Cash. Johnny Cage. Rocket Flare. And I also have a Johnny Cage buckle. Challenge accepted. And let me tell you as well, it is so easy to unlock, to get in-game currency in Mortal Kombat 11. It is just so easy. I mean, there's tons of modes. What do you want to play online? What do you want to play through the story mode? What do you want to do towers? You will, and even if you play the Krypt, because it is current. I've unlocked 2 pieces of character art for Frost. Music for Wuxi Dragon Grotto, and a background for the bridge, I think. Collection character art for Aaron Black. Oh, there's a puzzle. I want to kind of balance out the Krypt, you know. So there's a puzzle here that I actually want to do. Basically, it's pretty obvious, really. I have to get the. It's a puzzle, basically. So I have to farm the Mortal Kombat dragon. To be honest with you, it's harder than it looks. I always hated these kind of puzzles, to be honest with you. Heads up to anybody watching the live stream right now, I recommend putting on the kettle, make yourself a large hot drink of something, maybe even go for a walk, because this will take some time. With these puzzles, I find I just press a couple of buttons and hope for the best. That's basically my my strategy. Oh, for God's sake, look at this. That couldn't be further away. And hello to my 4 viewers.
Time waits
currently.
For no man.
It surely doesn't. So I just want to say hello to all of my viewers currently watching the live stream. You're very welcome. It is great to have you. I hope that you enjoy, and I hope you're all having a great day. So again, I have to farm the Mortal Kombat dragon. If anyone knows what the dragon looks like, you know what I have to do. Give me a second there and I'll stop it. Okay, so this lever here controls the top left and bottom left squares.
Any day with GreenHerb-Gaming is a good day.
Huh.
Hi, Chad.
Right, so what's the second lever? Control. Top. Two top. So. Ah, there we go. I think I might be able to start something more. Hang on. Ah, what? That didn't move while it... That didn't... Mortal Kombat. So what that does is it opens the gate. There, there's somebody hanging up there as well. What amazes me, I was actually, I only realised this before I watched the video on YouTube about it, is the original Mortal Kombat games caused such controversy. It's absolutely insane. It led to the actual official like video game age rating system, because parents were so outraged that their kids were playing a game like Mortal Kombat where you were pulling out people's hearts and ripping them off their heads. But like, look at how far video games have come now in terms of how realistic they look. And these games have gotten a lot more violent. Imagine those games released like back then. Imagine if that's how Mortal Kombat games look back. I mean, look at this. Like, that's pretty fucking deep, isn't it? There you go. Imagine the parents of the 90s, like, seeing this. They'll probably lose their fucking shit. So I got an augment for Sonya, battle tested tech control, and the combat card. Alright.
Hello, John.
So I got an icon for Sonya Blade. Oh, what happens here now again? I think I need
The Karens of the 90s.
the Karens of the 90s, yeah. Oh god. But then again, like, I kind of agree, like, that all the video games should have had an age rating to begin with anyway. Like, it's kind of pretty common sense, like. It should have had an age rating. But the thing was, like, video games back in the 90s were 100% primarily seen as a toy. Like, they were considered toys. It's not the type of art form that we see video games as now. You know, the video games have been far more kind of appreciated now today as an art form, as a piece of entertainment. Whereas back in the 90s, like, they were just considered toys that kids played. So like, when these parents saw that their kids were playing a toy that involved, you know, heads being ripped off and hearts being ripped out, they were like, what the hell is going on here? So that kind of changed things up a little bit.
Emoji cool smile.
The developers kind of, you know, were kind of pressured into, you know, introducing an age rating system.
Dungeons and Dragons was considered satanic rituals.
Yeah, there's so many stuff out there, like, you know, like rock
Be
music.
right back.
Kula. Rock music was, you know, was considered the devil's music and all of this. Like, I mean, some people call it yoga evil, and what amazes me is, if they're so concerned about satanic rituals and they're so concerned about, like, oh my god, why don't they look deeper into what's really happening? Like, what's happening deep within Hollywood? You know, what's happening deep within our own systems? You know, you'll come across real sinister shit. But you know what? You would talk to somebody about that and they'll bury their heads in the sand and they'll say they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it, but they're happy to talk about, like, you know, a couple of fucking people in the basement playing a fucking game of Dungeons and Dragons. They'll ridicule fucking, you know, music. You know, always amazes me how selective people are when it comes to their outrage. Oh, I'm so outraged by this. What about that? Oh, couldn't care less. You know, sickens me, to be honest with you. Let's open a chest. Scorpion Fatality, Chain Reaction, and 50 Soul Fragments. So we're unlocking quite a lot of stuff. Quite a lot of stuff now going on. Try to figure out now where I actually need to go. I haven't really gotten any real important items yet, have I? Oh, there was a gong I didn't hit yet. I'm pretty sure there was a gong I didn't hit yet. I've got 1 or 2 gongs I haven't hit. And one of the things I love about Shang Tsung's island is just getting lost. You know, it's kind of good to get lost. I don't need this right now. Well, I will open this chest here. I still have so much currency. So I got a forge item, a dragon flame by 5, and a tower consumable. Severed arm of Shinnok. Shinnok is dead. Excuse me. I could be here all day doing this. Frost Taunt is slipping away. Oh, he's slipping away. So I got a variation icon for katana and a recipe for transmute souls. So really, it's an in-depth mode, and also the Krypt has various events as well.
I wondered how one joined Shang Tsung army.
I wonder how one joined Shang Tsung's army. Nobody joins Shang Tsung's island by free will. Shang Tsung steals the souls of these slaves, and they will become slaves of Shang Tsung for eternity. Yeah, pretty much. They don't have a choice in the matter, Chad. Shang Tsung's army is an army of defeated warriors in which Shang Tsung stole their soul. That's Shang Tsung's army. Shang Tsung is a one-man army essentially, because all the souls are within him. That's why he doesn't age. Devora Brutality, Bug Yok. Pug Yok. The fuck is Bug Yok? Oh, I know what Mortara's arm is actually, or arm. Mortara's horn, I know where it is. Wait, did I hit this? Did I hit this gun? Did I hit this? I did. I know where his horn is. I know exactly where his horn is. We need to go back to the very beginning of the island, which I can't find now. Great. I know where it is, I just have to find it. Does that make sense?
They should have kept Nemesis trench coat.
Oh yeah, well, all I've seen so far is the top half. I've said this before and I'll say it again, I'm not a fan of how Nemesis looks in the remake. Just not at all a fan of it. It just, And we smashed this wall right here. And that is not where I need to go, is it? I think here now. Oh! I've got another puzzle piece here actually. puzzles can be so annoying. If, by the way, if I get a skeleton here, I'm gonna die. Just hope I don't get a skeleton. Oh, unlocked something anyway. Okay. Sub-Zero skin, blood flow, and Sub-Zero augment, explosive shower. But there's also another thing. You can... This guy here, he looks like Sector, doesn't it? That's Sector. That's Sector, isn't it? Oh my god, it's Sector. What have they done to him? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Shit. No, it is in his head. The head of Sector. Oh god. Oh my god, we got a skeleton, I'm dead. I love these kind of puzzles in the world because they're just, to me, they're just so random. Like, there's no. Well, that's if I get a skull head here, I'm dead. Like Sector. Didn't really do anything I wanted it to do. Like, I can open this. Okay. Yes, I can open this. Item unlocked. We have a lot of stuff. Jackie Briggs brutality, damn it. Jackie Briggs skin times arrow. Jackie Briggs right gauntlet. Right ready set apocalypse. Jackie Briggs left gauntlet, left ready. A hydrogen calculator and a augment. So a lot of unlockables for Jackie Briggs, even though I don't really play as Jackie Briggs.
Have to go cause my network don't let me watch YouTube for long. It eats data. LOL. Enjoyed watching as always. Have a good day and morning to cha.
Coolaboola, thanks for dropping by, and I will see you next time on GreenHerb-Gaming. Where is Mortaro's horn? I will open this chest while I'm here now. An icon for Baraka.
Bye, John.
And a background, I think, for Baraka as well. Baraka. Barack Obama.
Emoji grinning face.
Radio. I think I have to go fucking back. But this is actually the dead. Oh god! I didn't even fucking realize it. This is the dead woods. The dead woods. You know the stage in Mortal Kombat 2 where those like trees are like those trees have faces. That's another iconic stage. That's where we are. Sorry, I'm like running through the stage right now, but yeah, this is an iconic stage from Mortal Kombat 2. It's weird how they didn't bring in the actual like trees with the fucking with the faces and stuff. You know,
What you think of Sindel new story origin?
I love it because it turns everything you thought you knew about Mortal Kombat upside down. You know, we knew that as the story for Sindel since Mortal Kombat 3. You know, back in the mid-90s. And for that now to be turned upside down in a plot twist where she was lying the whole time, I think it's fucking great. I love it. I know it's gotten a bit of criticism. I haven't read into why it's gotten criticism, but I presume people just don't like the fact apparently her ending in Mortal Kombat Reboot like completely doesn't kind of make any sense. But then again, like, this is a completely new timeline anyway, so it's kind of not supposed to make sense, really, is it? But I love it though. I love it. It's giving a completely different perspective on the Sindel story, and it's like, damn, I never knew that. You know, I think it's great. I'm a fan of it. Yeah, I'm a fan of it. But unfortunately for me, I'm completely lost. Something around here that I have to. There was a wall here somewhere I need to smash. I think the Krypt is, to this day, the most innovative way of unlocking content in a game. Because it's not just like in-game currency, go to a menu, unlock. It's a whole game within a game. I love that. Oh my god, where is it, like? I thought there was a wall I had to smash. Maybe it's up by the courtyard, maybe. Is it up by the courtyard? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? It's definitely not through there anyway. Let's go back to the dead woods. Unless it's around here somewhere, maybe. Don't know, not to be honest. What if this is Shang Tsung's son? What if we're actually playing a Shang Tsung's son right now? And Shang Tsung is like, wants to offer up his island to his spawn, and you need to test him to see if he has what it takes to be the next sorcerer and to be the ruler of his island. Now that's fan theory right there. That's fan theory 101. Because how come he just hasn't killed him? Why would he let a random stranger step onto his island and not just kill him directly? Why would he let some random stranger open up all his treasure and just wander around his island? Why would he do that? Why would Shang Tsung do that? Think about that now for a second. Think about that one now. I think that makes a lot of sense. No. That's an interesting one, isn't it? No. What do you think about that, Chad? Shang Tsung's son. Dun dun dun. Some serious Jerry Springer shit right there. So, Mr. Tsung, you would like to share some news? Yes, I would like to share that I do indeed have a son. It's a pretty short episode of Jerry Springer, but yeah. Lads, I know there's a fucking room here somewhere, I just don't know where the fuck. Let's open up some more chests because I still have so much currency. Collection art for Noob Cybot. Noob Cybot. I wonder what John Tobias is getting up to these days. The co-creator of Mortal Kombat. He also worked on Smash TV as well. It was so funny. I was having a conversation with somebody about that game, Smash TV, and he was like, "Oh, isn't that the TV show?" And I was like, no, it's a game. It's a game that John Tobias, I was like trying to, not that I was talking down to him, but I was trying to explain to him that it wasn't. He was like, I know, but it's a TV show game, isn't it? I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna hit me then like that. It was actually a game about a TV show. I thought he meant that the game was a TV show. It was actually quite embarrassing and funny. But yeah, I'd love to know what John And I love how Ed Boon never ever like steals the spotlight from him. He never ever like addresses. Ed Boon will never address himself as the creator or owner of Mortal Kombat. He will always address himself as the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, and he will, you know, whenever he includes Noob Saibot, you know, that's, I like to believe that Ed Boon's way of actually kind of paying homage to the co-creator, because John Tobias is basically an anagram of Ed Boon and John Tobias, because Boon and Tobias spelled backwards is Noob Saibot. And I still haven't the balls fucking notion where to go. The horn is inside there. But how do I fucking get in there? And there's a wall I get to break somewhere. I just can't seem to figure out where it is. Where is it? For fuck's sake, where is it? I'm gonna be here all day, like. I didn't know what I was going to do originally, but this, wait a second. Maybe there's another wall you have to break. Maybe there's two walls that you need to break. I don't know. Is there? I think. Oh wait, no, we could be onto something here, no. We could be onto something here, no. I don't know though. Maybe. I don't think so. Oh, fuck's sake, no. Not Shao Kahn's skull. Oh, I don't have enough heart pieces. Heart pieces are the most expensive. Like, they take up they're like the premium currency, basically. How the fuck am I still not figuring out where to go? Like I know where to go, I just don't know where it is. Does that make sense? Can you know where to go but just not know where to go? Is that logical? I don't think it is, but still. Yeah, this is fucked up, now, to be honest. Excuse me. I'm just trying to remember, because it's been about a year now. Well, not a year, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. It hasn't been a year now, to be fair. The game came out in April. Jeez. Well, it was months. It was months ago since I played this part of the Krypt. I have no fucking clue now. Oh wait. Wished. Oh, this is only fucking. What's the point of that? Like, the shitty little shortcut that gets you fucking nowhere. Fuck's sake. Well, I suppose about start opening chests as I go along the way, like, you know, because otherwise it's just gonna be a very boring stream. What did I get? Where? Who have a locked in environment? It doesn't say what they are, but you will see what they are, of course, when you see them. I got 100 more coins. I don't want any more coins right now because it'll be a very long fucking stream if I just keep getting coins.
What's new in Ireland?
What's new in Ireland? Ah, same old. I can't think of anything specific now. Let me get back to you on that one. What is new in Ireland? Well, apart from Ireland being the most corrupt country in the world, you know, considering how small of a country Ireland is, other than that, I can't think of anything else. But that's not really new though, is it? So, yeah. That's not news. Jesus Christ! Where there was a wall that is cracked that needs to be smashed that would lead me to. Maybe it's hidden. No, it wouldn't be hidden because I don't have the ability to see the hidden walls yet. I think where the fuck it is, like. What's new in Ireland? I'm trying to think now of something specific, like something that's happened. Let me know if I'm passing a wall with a crack on it, because I may not have spotted it, or even like if something is on this like table here that I haven't seen. Just let me know, because you know, when you're playing a game, you kind of you see a lot more when you're watching a game than playing a game. Because when you're playing a game, it's hard to explain, but you don't really see everything on the screen as well as somebody who's not playing the game. I just feel like it's always been the way for me anyway. Because I'm obviously not going to be looking up in this, like for instance there's a moon up there. I'm not going to be looking at that moon because I have to focus on, there's always like a visual field basically, right? And it centers around my character. So basically my eyesight is fixed on the middle of the screen because I'm looking at my character constantly. I'm not really looking at anything else. I can if I want to, but I find it very awkward if I have to look away from my character. Whereas the viewer can watch anything. The viewer doesn't need to be fixed on the character. The viewer can say, oh, look at that cool little fucking art there in the background of that dragon, or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. But yes, it's interesting. Okay, I should just start opening more chests, really. So the Krypt is a really, really, really in-depth mode, primarily used for unlocking unlockables. Lots of different content, character, skins, concept art, music, fatalities, skins, so much to unlock in the Krypt. And it's a game within a game, because you're basically exploring Shang's island. There's lots of cool, iconic locations from the Mortal Kombat universe to explore, like for instance the courtyard right here. There's full of puzzles to solve, items to be found to progress through Shang's island. And you know, it all focuses on in-game currency that you can actually earn within the game, simply just by playing the game. So yeah, it's a really good mode. It's a really good mode. And so far now I've unlocked quite a lot of content, and I will continue to unlock content here now. Let's see if I can just spend all of my currency. So I've been streaming this now for well over an hour now. Christ, it was definitely well over an hour. And the amount of content that I have actually unlocked, like you know, there's just tons to unlock. But I can't seem to find where I actually need to be going, and it's really starting to. I'm convinced there's something around here somewhere that I must have missed. There's like a corner that has a wall that you can smash, but I can't seem to fucking see it. That's my Dublin accent now. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Man, there's definitely something here. It's in here, basically. So what you have to realise is, like, what the fuck? I don't know if it's actually in there, to be honest with you. I don't even know if it is. I just remember ending up in an area like that, and there was Mortara's horn, and I was like, oh, Mortara's horn is there. But like, it was one of those random moments like where I didn't really kind of. Oh my god, I still have so much currency. Look at this. I like that. I like that Devora. Phasmid or something. Skittering nightmare. I guess I have a shittering nightmare. Shittering nightmare. Shittering nightmare. Gora's Lair, environment art. I don't think I've actually gotten that before. Gora's Lair. Do you know what I really think should happen going forward? Because games like Fortnite do it, I think games like Minecraft do it as well. It's a bit like cross-platform play, but I'm talking more specifically cross-platform progress. Cross-platform progress. Basically, your save data, like, you know, like, your save data should be kind of like backed up to the cloud through a service that the game developers offer. Like, for instance, in Fortnite's cases, there would be Epic, you know, the Epic Games, like, fucking thing. Like, basically what I'm saying is, I own Mortal Kombat 11 on PS4 and Switch. It would be really cool if you could basically just tie your save progress to the one kind of account, and I could log in with my PS4, log in with my Xbox One, log in with my Switch, whatever console I had, and just have the same progress. Because it's done in other games, like, it's done in many other different types of games. So it would be nice to see that, you know, because I just thought there, like, I had Gora, like, Gora's Lair unlocked. Now it'd be nice if I could just, you know, later on take up my Switch in bed or anywhere and just, yeah, take a look at what I unlocked. And as I said, like, some games do it already, like, so it's, I think that should be the future. One of the many futures that are, you know, because, like, people know, like, talking about, oh, streaming, look at all these streaming services. It's safe to, it is, in my opinion, okay, from what I see and from what I hear on the ground around me, I would say, in my opinion, it is safe to say that Google Stadia is not fucking, it's not setting any part of the world on fire. You know, I have seen, like, console launches, you know, since as far as I can remember, okay? Like, I've seen the Switch launch, I've seen the PS4 launch, I've seen the Xbox launch, I've seen numerous consoles launches where everyone is talking about it, sets the world on fire, you know, everyone is hyped for it. I mean, nobody is talking about Google Stadia. So, like, from where I'm sitting right now, like, there is absolutely no way that, you know, streaming is the future of any fucking part of gaming. So, yeah. But I do think, though, that the future, one of the many futures, not futures, but one of the many features that we should see in the future of gaming is like a universal kind of experience. It's slowly but surely happening in various ways. Like, for instance, the Switch has introduced the concept of a universal experience, in the sense that you can have the one system and you can have the one hardware and the one software and the one experience as a result of it. So you don't have to buy a handheld system to play the handheld version of a software. You buy the one game, the one hardware, you can play anywhere, anytime. So that's a universal experience. I think then, you know, we have cross-platform play, so it's a universal multiplayer experience. So if you have the game,
Google Stadia has gender-neutral controller.
What the fuck does that even mean? Are you being serious right now? Are you actually being serious, Chad? What does a gender-neutral controller mean? Are you actually being like one? Are you super serious right now? Are you super serious? Man.
Yes, they advertised that.
You know, there are times in life where you just have no words. And this is one of those moments. What do I even say to that? What is a gender, in your own words, Chad? How would you describe a gender neutral controller? Because I absolutely, how, just what the, what is a gender neutral controller? I can understand a gender neutral human being who feels like that they don't identify themselves as a male or a female. I can understand that. I can get that. I can say, okay, little Johnny doesn't feel like he should not wear a dress or not wear jeans and a shirt, or Johnny feels like why should he not have makeup on his, I don't know what the I can understand a gender neutral human being, somebody who does not associate themselves with a gender. Okay, fair enough. But what the hell is a gender neutral controller? Like, the controller I'm holding in my hand right now is black. Am I going to complain to Sony that, I was going to say Microsoft, am I going to complain to Sony that this is offensive? Why is it black? Why can't it be white? Why can't we have a race neutral controller? It's a black controller that has buttons on it that allows me to interact with the game. Why am I even talking about this? It doesn't even deserve a response. What the hell is a gender neutral controller? Because I have no words. I can't honestly tell you what a gender neutral controller is. Could you, Chad, by any chance, tell me what a gender neutral controller is? Is it like, I'm looking back at two controllers right now. The first controller I have in my hand is a PS4 controller. It's black. How does black associate with a gender? I'm looking back at my Switch Pro controller. It's black and white. How can you... Damn. That's the only word I can say. Jackie Briggs' right gauntlet. Right for the freedom fighter. Do you know, if I'm gender neutral and I don't identify myself with a gender, I don't see myself as male or female, I just see myself as who I am, and I'll wear what I want, and I'll fucking live my life how I like, regardless of gender. I actually forgot what I was going to say, because it just doesn't make a bit of sense. What kind of controller would suit me? Like, it's not like every single controller out there is a strong blue, or it isn't like it's 50-50. It isn't like PlayStation have blue controllers and Xbox have pink controllers. Controllers have been the same all the time. They've either been like grey, black, white. They've been very like basic kind of colours, you know. You can obviously, over time, they'll release controllers that have more colours on them. I remember the PS2 had a pink controller. In fact, I had a pink console actually. What
As
the hell?
a lot of people have mentioned, would you trust your digital games from a company that censors different views?
Oh my god. Chad, can I ask you a question? In your own words, what is a gender neutral controller? Like, what are they, you know about this, I haven't read anything about it. What are they trying to say? What do Google mean by a gender neutral controller? I think at this stage now these people are just having a laugh. They're just taking the piss. They're really powerful, influential people who have an agenda, and in the click of a finger their agenda will be achieved for their own purposes. Excuse me. And they know that they will get no significant pushback. If a company like Google wants to achieve an agenda, they will achieve it. They will get what they want. So I think at this stage now, they're just basically flexing their muscles. And they're like, do you know what would be really funny? Do you know what would be really, really funny? We'll release a gender-neutral controller. Because we can do that. And we can get that done. And a handful of people will be outraged by it.
A desperate attempt to get support from a non-existent group or women.
That's a good answer, actually. Capitalizing on agendas and saying, oh, well, you know, we got all these people now who are identifying themselves. But what are they going to do, Chad? Are they going to release 100 controllers? Is that what it is? Are they going to release a controller for each and every gender? Is there going to be a gender-neutral subscription package for Google Stadia? Are you gender-neutral? Sign up now and you can choose from one of 100 controllers, just like your 100 genders. It's absolutely... I've had many conversations in my live streams about topics, you know, that I could at least talk about, that I could at least open my mouth and words would come out and I could discuss it. But I cannot honestly discuss this. I can't discuss a gender-neutral controller. But what does it look like? What is it? What does it do? What's so, like, what the hell? If I... What is a gender-neutral controller? Like, I doubt it has a knob hanging off it. Like, I doubt your controller has a dick. You know, and if you're like a male, oh, well, here's your controller that has a dick. Or if you're a female, or here's your controller that has got a fucking pussy. And or here's your controller that has none. So every controller in that fucking case is fucking gender neutral. What the fuck is a gender neutral controller?
Checkbox if you're male, female, or costume.
Oh my god. Okay, look, chat, I have to... Okay, look, I might as well open one more chest here. This is going to be the end of the live stream because I can't... Now let me try to find this horn. Let me find the horn first. Or maybe the reason I can't find Motaro's horn is because he's fucking gender neutral. And he has no horn anymore. He doesn't identify himself with a horn. Okay, let me... Oh fuck, let me try to find Motaro's horn for a few more minutes and then I'm going to open one more chest and then we'll end the live stream from there because I was going to anyway, but I just want to discuss the insaneness of a gender neutral controller. I mean, this stuff writes itself. It really... Do you know what amazes me as well? See, the world is brainwashed. The world is brainwashed by a bunch of rich, powerful and influential people who have their agendas.
It's just a lazy white controller.
I have had plenty of white controllers in my time and I never looked at my controller and said, why are you forcing me to be male, controller? Like, I never had that reaction. I'm pretty sure that most logical and sane people in the world also never had that reaction to the controller. But I'll get to it in a second. But, yeah, so this world is brainwashed by a handful of rich, powerful and influential people who have agendas. And they want those agendas achieved for their own interests. And they continue to do that day in and day out.
Your PS4 controller is blackface.
I know, yeah.
Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
So, oh man, I was going to say something now, but I actually forgot what I was going to say. A gender-neutral controller. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh yeah. So yeah, because of the world being brainwashed by a handful of rich and powerful and influential people, mainstream media is part of that. Your entertainers are part of that. There could be comedians, there could be pop singers, there could be rappers, there could be movie stars, there could be video game developers, you name it, and they're all part of it, and they will push the agendas to you and brainwash you. So you have all these comedians who will come out there and make fun of politicians, but mostly politicians who are speaking out against the narrative. You know, so it could be
talk show hosts.
Yeah, more or less. It could be a politician that's saying they support Donald Trump. It could be a politician who doesn't agree with climate control. It could be a politician who doesn't agree with abortion. It could be a politician who's got very strong views about religion. Basically, people who are speaking out against these rich and powerful, influential people's agenda are the ones that are mocked by celebrities. Oh, look at this goofball Boris Johnson. It's just so easy. He writes his own stuff. Well, I can tell you one thing. People who believe there's 100 genders, and a company that releases a gender-neutral controller, that shit makes it fucking... That shit writes itself, and I will go all out on that. I will make a video later on about it, and I will just call them out for how stupid and retarded they actually fucking are. So it works both ways. What I love doing lately is using people's logic against them. It's the only way. You fight fire with fire. You don't snap, you don't go crazy, you don't let it get to you, you don't let them win, you don't let them destroy your mentality, okay? Because we've seen that happen in Ireland with an independent investigative journalist and also an independent politician, Gemma Doherty. She, God bless that woman, she has, in all due respect to her and her family and her friends and her supporters, she has lost her mind because of how corrupt her country is, and because of doing her utmost best to speak out and get people to wake up. She has lost her mind because she's tried all different kind of things. But one thing she's never really done is she's never used their logic against them. And if I'm living in a world where it's okay to mock and laugh at people who, you know, have their views and opinions about the world they live in, well, then I'll do the exact same thing. If you're going to mock Boris Johnson for how he speaks and how he feels, if you're going to mock people and call them...
landed.
Indeed, if you're going to mock and laugh at people, you know, who value and cherish life, if you're going to mock people and laugh at people and bully people who have political views, well, then I'm going to laugh and mock people who feel there's 100 genders. And I will mock companies and laugh at companies and be sarcastic with companies who release gender-neutral controllers. Because what the fuck is a gender-neutral controller? I still haven't have an answer. I still haven't have a definitive answer as to what is a gender-neutral controller. I can understand. I can actually understand what a gender-neutral human is. I can. It's a human being who does not identify themselves as male or female. Think of everything that is associated with males. Strong, macho, rough, you know, men. You know, men build houses, you know, men box and they fight and they're strong. You know, you might have a man who doesn't identify with that. Or on the opposite, you might have a female, you know, what's associated with females? Females are like, you know, feminine and, you know, soft and cuddly, and they don't want to fight and they don't want to build, they don't want to use their hands for most things. But yeah, you might get a female that doesn't identify themselves as that, and they might want to be more male. And I can get the concept of a gender-neutral male, but a piece of fucking plastic, buttons, a controller, what the fuck is a gender-neutral controller? I'm pretty sure that if you're gender-neutral, you're not going to care about the fucking controller you're holding in your hand, unless it says all over it, you're a freak, you're a freak, you're a freak, disgusting, whatever. Then I'd be like, okay, this is pretty offensive, I want a gender-neutral controller. You know, but that isn't the fucking case. I never had an argument with my controller. You know, my controller has never made me angry. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I can't seem to find that horn. I feel like I'm looking in the wrong place. That's what it could be too. But just give it one more time though, because I'm pretty sure there was like a hidden, kind of a corridor that you go to. Am I thinking of a different game? Is that what it is? Am I actually... Wait. I could be thinking of another game, you know that? That's what it could be. I could actually be literally thinking of a completely different game altogether. And that would be so fucking funny if that was the case. Let's try it one more time now, because I'm pretty confident there is something here. I want to say what I want to do is I want to look. Okay, I don't know if I find it. I'm not going to find it. Yeah, let's just open up another chest. Last chest of the stream, which is the Black Market Alley Environment Art and 15 Hearts. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause this and I'm going to Google Stadia gender neutral controller, and I want to see what pops up, because this has me really intrigued. I want to know what a gender neutral controller is, and I just... Okay. Google.
Wait, what?
Wait, no. 2 seconds. Yeah, oh Damien, you have joined, you have, this is interesting. Apparently, Google Stadia...
Did I hear that correct?
Unfortunately you did, Damien. Apparently there is a...
Hi, Damien.
Apparently Google Stadia have released a gender neutral controller, and for the life of me, I cannot...
Hello, chat, how are things?
I can't even... I have no words, which is why I'm actually going to Google it there now and see. Like, what the hell is a gender neutral controller? So I'm going to Google that there now, so just give me a second. Google Stadia gender neutral controller. Google claims the controller for its Stadia console is gender neutral. This was posted on the 21st of November 2019. I am slowly losing the fucking will to live. And ironically enough, the website is called Pink News. What if I was offended by that website? Why is it pink? Why can't it be blue? I mean, this world is just beyond hypocritical. Anyway, Google claims the controller for its new Stadia console is gender neutral in bizarre marketing campaign. Google is apparently trying to market its new games console Stadia to women by choosing gender neutral... Everything about this is hilariously hypocritical. The name of the website is Pink News. What if I associated pink with females and I said, okay, why isn't it blue? Why isn't this blue? Right? And they're now saying that they're marketing it to women. What if I'm a gender...
I'm fine, just resting.
How can you be marketing a fucking gender neutral controller to women? If you're gender neutral, you don't associate yourself to any...
Probably trying to sell the Stadia.
Well, they're going to need to do their best, because that thing has absolutely, like, nobody is talking about Google Stadia. It has not set the world on fire in any capacity at all. Like, nobody is talking about this. It is just, it's something that happened. Like, Google Stadia have launched this Stadia. It's a thing. It's happened. It's out there. It exists.
Because it's brutal at the moment, LOL.
Oh man, it's fucking completely brutal. It is completely brutal. Google Vice President and Head of Stadia, Phil Harrison, well, that fucking name says it all, bragged about their gender neutral design in an interview with CNN Business. Okay, this is what he's saying here now. Some of our historical competitors in the console space have been a bit more masculine and a bit more mechanical in their... It's a controller, Phil. It's a controller. When I turn my PS4 on and I hold my PS4 controller, my PS4 controller doesn't grow a beard and muscles and says, "Well, Johnny, let me tell you something, brother. We're gonna play some WWE 2K20, brother. And you know what, something, brother? We're gonna kick some ass because we're masculine males, brother." It's a controller. It doesn't speak to me. It doesn't have a fucking mustache. It's a piece of plastic. For fuck's sake, Phil. More mechanical in their approach, he said. Google Stadia developers are very proud of themselves for selecting a gender-neutral light green colour. How is light green neutral? Like how does a controller... I don't even know how to... I can't even respond to this. So Stadia developers considered hundreds of colours, polled gamers, and eventually decided on 3 extraordinary options for their controllers, likely never seen by human eyes before. White, black and a light green wasabi colour. They're practically proud of their wasabi controller because it's a universal appeal. Google Director of Design Isabella Olasan, ignoring the existence of non-binary and gender-queer people, said both men and women gravitated towards this colour. It ended up being super gender neutral, but still very expressive. It's really hard to find colours like... I can't fucking cope. I actually cannot cope, like. Elsewhere, Google officials patted themselves on the back for being so kind as to make their controllers with small and large hands, so it's usable for a large segment of gamers that aren't always appreciated, industrial designer Jason P. said. To say the marketing campaign is unusual would be an understatement. It seems to hinge on the idea that all other games consoles are somehow not made for women. It is also frankly bizarre that they do you know what? Fuck off. Phil Harrison is well aware of the Nintendo Wii. It's the console that kicked his competitor's fucking console ass for the good part of fucking 4 years. So he should know well about women, plenty of women who picked up the Nintendo Wii console, which is a white fucking basic fucking controller. They never fucking looked at the controller and said, "Oh, do you know what? This is white. I'm not going to buy it." Why is it white? Why can't it be black? There are plenty of women played games like Wii Fit. Wii Fit took over the fucking world. The balance board was Wii, the Wii controller, or the balance board was Wii. The balance board was white, the Wii controller was white. Nobody complained that it was white. Nobody complained that it was too mechanical. Okay, for fuck's sake, Phil, suck my fucking gender-neutral cock and shut your fucking mouth, you stupid fucking retarded fucking spasticated baldy prick, you handicap. No. That is all I have to say about a fucking gender-neutral controller. It's a lot of shit, and I swear to God, man, I am losing the fucking will to live day in and day out. Fuck in hell. So that's the story with gender-neutral fucking controllers. So Chad, thanks for...
An increase in women gamers have bought a Switch Lite instead.
Exactly, yeah, I read that there actually last week.
Smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
Yeah, man, I read that last week as well. Did those women turn around and say, I'm not happy with the colors, you know, oh fucking hell, man. Like, the very fact that he says it's marketed at women is just the biggest hypocritical statement that he could ever make. This guy's a retard. This guy's an actual retard. He worked for Sony, he was gone. He worked for Atari, and he was gone. And he's now working for Google. And he's now going to bring fucking Google fucking into the ground when it comes to consoles. Oh, I mean, this guy launched the PS3. We all know how the PS3 launched. Right? And he took over Atari, and the less said about that, the better. And he's now fucking launched Google Stadia. I mean, like, his lack of experience speaks for itself, or his lack of achievements anyway speak for itself. He has experience, yeah, he's got experience failing. This guy's a fucking nut job. He's an absolute fucking nut job, is what he is. Oh, mother of Jesus Christ. Why can't we have a gender-neutral cup? Why can't we have a gender-neutral Pokeball Plus? Why can't we have a gender-neutral Lidl catalogue? Why can't we have a gender-neutral TV controller? Man. Google. Jesus Christ Almighty. I just can't. I actually can't. This is just hilarious. Like, the more I think of it, like, I think you're both right. Damien and Chad, I think you're right. It's just they're just trying to sell the Stadia because they know that
Straight back to Internet Explorer.
Oh, stop! I think we all have to boycott Google. Hashtag boycott Google. Yeah, man. Back to fucking what's it called now? Microsoft Edge, apparently. Yeah, I'd rather use Microsoft Edge than Google now at this stage. It's absolutely hilarious. Oh, mother of Christ. I honestly think though that it's actually companies like Google, it's their way of flexing their muscles and having a laugh. They're taking the piss now at this stage because huge corporations like Google, these huge, rich and powerful and influential people who are pushing their agenda on us and for their own purposes. And they've achieved so many.
Where's the whack-handed controller?
The whack-handed controller, what the hell is that? Anything is better than a gender-neutral controller now this stage, but they know that they've achieved. Google, they know that companies like Google, and not just companies like Google, but celebrities and comedians and all these like influential entertainers, they have pushed the agenda as well on people, and then they know they've achieved. They know that they now have people. They now have people like fucking, believing that there's like 100 different genders. No, they know there's people out there who are gender neutral, and they will capitalize. We can actually sell our console now to these people, or fucking digital console, because it doesn't even fucking exist. Like, what are they actually going to do? Like, are they going to have a special gender neutral membership? Sign up now and choose from one of 100 gender neutral controllers. Like, Jesus Christ, like, holy fucking shit, like. Oh, I can't cope anymore. What the fuck is life coming to at all? Oh my god, like. I'd rather fucking live out in one of those fucking, like, African tribes or something shit, like, It's fucking basic fucking living, like, none of this shit, like. Oh my fucking god. Like, all controllers are gender neutral because my controller doesn't have a knob and it doesn't have a pussy. So I'm pretty sure that my controller is gender neutral. They're all there. Fucking hell. But I'm kind of glad in the way that the article has pointed out just how bizarre it is. Like, I don't think anybody is actually kind of in favour of this. Like, I mean, the only people that are talking positively about it is Google themselves, and of course they fucking would because their console is fucking flopped. Oh, Jesus, merciful Christ almighty. It is absolutely crazy. Do you know what I actually might do? I might end this stream, but I might come right back and play a bit of Mortal Kombat 11 online. Yeah, online. And then maybe later on this evening I actually might go back and do some stories. So who wants to see me do a live stream where I'm playing online in Mortal Kombat 11? Just want to see people interested in that. Do you want to see that, Damien and Chad? Bit of online, and there's going to be no competitiveness now anymore. I won't be snapping or anything, even though I'm really annoyed with the fucking whole Google fucking gender neutral controller.
I want to see.
Cula Bula, I want to see. I just hope I don't come across somebody who's playing Mortal Kombat 11 on Google Stadia.
Online, getting your ass kicked.
Pretty much, buddy. That's what I should call it. I'm telling you one thing though, if I come across a motherfucker who's playing Mortal Kombat 11 on Google Stadia and they have the headset on and they're like, I'm playing this with a gender neutral controller, I swear to God, man, I will lose my fucking shit. So
The Terminator.
I will lose my shit. I don't know, man. I don't know his combos, man. Well, forget the fact I don't know his combos. I'll play a bit of Terminator. I will play a bit of Terminator for you. I will. So I just want to say, first of all, thank you for watching this live stream. I really hope that you enjoyed. And
too many Scorpion and Sub-Zero players.
Yeah, they're the best players, you see. They're the best players. Okay, so thank you for watching this live stream, and I'll be right back with a brand new live stream where I get my ass kicked in Mortal Kombat 11 online. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you right in a few minutes.